In this video, we are going to talk about multiple things such as integer, Roman number, trim, absolute, and concatenate. Basically, we are going to talk about all the functions of these terms. The first one will be integer, Roman number, then trim, absolute, and concatenate. So let's stay with the video and learn all these things to master your Excel skills. So let's get into the video without any further ado. So guys, as you can see right now we are in our Excel software, MS Excel software, and let's start with the integers. So these are the normal numbers with decimals, right? And we want them to write in integers. Integers means without decimals, only the real number, which is before the point, and after the points, basically after that point, these are not real number. These are not known as real numbers in mathematics, right? So we want only real numbers, basically the integers. So for that we have to write the formula, which is equals to I and t. This is the formula. Then select the number and bracket close, hit enter, and done. As simple as that. Just drag it and all the integers will be there, right? So this was all about integers. I hope everything is clear now. This is simple to add integers. These are just few numbers, that's why we are not getting any issue. If you don't use the formula, you can just write it simply 125, 458, 758. But if you have thousands of numbers, then you need to use formula, right? So that you can done all the things with just one formula in one go. That's why we need formulas, or you can say functions, basically, right? Now let's go to the second one, which is, yeah, Roman number, right? So these are the normal numbers and we want them to write in a Roman number. Let me just make it a bit beautiful so that it looks more attractive. Now it is okay, right? So these are the numbers and we want them to write in a Roman number. So for that we have to again apply the formula, which is equals to, write Roman, activate the formula by double clicking, and the bracket will be open. Just select the number, bracket close, and hit enter, and the Roman number will be there. Now just drag it to all the way down to find out the Roman number. Here it is not showing. Just allow me a moment. Maybe, no, it is not showing. Maybe the number is too much high, that's why the Roman number is not showing, right? But yeah, you will, maybe you don't have to go to this kind of number. You can just type it 5000 maybe, right? Just again, let me, is equals to Roman, bracket open, select the number, bracket close, hit enter, wait, right? So I've just add 50, or maybe you can add 500, it will be there, right? Now let's scroll a little bit down, and here we have trim. So the main use, basically, why we use trim, let's take an example. As you can see, the distance, or you can say the space between Wade and Wilson is too much. Also the distance between Cindy and Sunshine is also too much, and now we want to just add these two, name and surname, closely, right? So we need to trim the distance, or we need to trim the space between these two words, right? So for that we have to apply the trim formula. So, and the trim formula is equals to trim, bracket open, select the name, and close, and done. It will apply only one space, right? This is just a one space, right? So the trim works with only one space, right? So this is preset automatically, you can't just change it. You have to use only one space, and if I drag it, it will be applied in the Shindy Sunshine as well, right? Now let's go to the fourth thing, right? So this is absolute result. So how does absolute result works? Let me show you. First, the task is to minus number 2 from number 1, which means we have to minus 957 from 46. So for that we have to write is equals to 46 minus 957, right? And once we enter, press the enter button, the answer or the results will be in negative. All are in negative, right? So the basically the absolute result make these numbers into positive, nothing else. Let me show you how it works. Just write is equals to, now you have to write ABS, not absolute. You have to write ABS, right? This is the short form of absolute. Then bracket open to activate the formula. Then select the number, bracket close, hit enter. And the number is in positive, right? So if you scroll, if you drag it to all the way down, all the numbers will be in positive form right now, right? So absolute result or the absolute option works like this. Now if you want, you can directly get the absolute result, directly get the absolute numbers without doing this minus thing, right? You don't have to calculate that what will be the number or what will be the answer if we subtract 957 from 46, right? So you don't have to do this, you can directly calculate the absolute number. And how you can do this, let me show you. Just let me delete this number first. Yeah, it is empty now. Now let's activate the formula again, which is equals to ABS, bracket open. Now you have to again bracket open. Now select the first number minus the second number, bracket close and close again, so that all the formula can be worked, right? Because we have applied two open brackets, so we have to write two close bracket as well. Now hit enter and the absolute answer will be there, right? So we haven't used this calculation here, right? You can delete this and the main absolute result is here, right? Now let's go to the last one, which is concatenate. So here is the concatenate. Now what is concatenate? Let me write it here so that you can understand, and add the border here as well, right? So concatenate is basically, this will help you to add all these terms into one cell, right? Because this is basically a name, right? So the concatenate version of these terms will be Mrs. Mary Elizabeth Smith, right? So how you can write it, you have to apply the formula, which is equals to concatenate, bracket open. Now you have to add the text one by one, this comma this comma this, wait, comma this comma this and this, bracket close and hit enter. So as you can see, Miss Mary Elizabeth Smith. There's one more option, again is equals to concatenate, wait, concatenate, this is the, and just select all these terms and bracket close, hit enter. Oops, it is maybe, let me just increase the size, it's not working, but you got the point, right? Let me show you. Select the text one by one, right? If it is not working, you have to select the text one by one like this, right? Like this. But there's a problem, right? And what is the problem? That there should be, here should be the space between all these terms. There should be space in Mrs. and Mary, then Mary and Elizabeth, then Elizabeth and Smith. There should be the space, right? So the space is missing, and how you can add that space? Just delete this. Also, if you don't need space, then you can use the as it is formula. But if you need space, because these are names, right? And with names we need space, with name, then middle name, then last name, and the title as well, right? So we need space, and to add a space we have to write like this, concatenate. Once you add the concatenate formula, the concatenate formula or the function is activated, select the first name, right? Then comma, then double quotation mark, space, then double quotation mark, then comma. So this is basically a space has been added between after Mrs., right? Then I'll be adding Mary, then again comma, double quotation mark, space, double quotation mark and comma, right? So what is I'm doing is just adding space between these words, space between these terms, right? Now select the middle name, comma, double quotation mark, space, double quotation mark, comma, Smith, and bracket close. Now hit enter, and the name is here with all the spaces, right? And just drag it, everything will be like this. I hope you understand. Just give me a moment. Yeah, it is working. So I hope you understood how concatenate works. And if you still have any question or query, please comment down below. I'll answer those questions in the comment section itself. And if you like this video, please hit that subscribe and like button. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.